let's see if this is going to work. I can't stream the game right now because apparently there's a battle between ESPN and YouTube TV, so that's why I'm late getting started. I can't get anything to work, which is really cool. Thank you, ESPN and YouTube, for being two of the biggest companies in the world and absolutely screwing over football fans. That's really cool. Really freaking cool. Let me tell you how cool that is. This is unbelievably frustrating. I don't know why they can't come to an agreement as multi-billion-dollar companies, but apparently I cannot get the game loaded. And right now you have first and goal for the Cowboys. Hi, guys. Sorry. I can't get the game. I'm trying. But apparently ESPN and YouTube TV have decided to be pieces of crap and not allow it. Unless I'm crazy. Let's see here. What am I going to do? Wow. Cool. Thank you for that, guys. Thank you so much. I'll see what I can do. What's dumb is I already have something, and so the fact that I can't get it and I'm paying for it is ridiculous. And I can't get it on my antenna for some reason because it's blacked out in my area. So there is literally, I feel like nothing I can do. I'll see what I can do. This might be the shortest stream in history for myself. I am beyond frustrated. So 4th and goal for the Cardinals. Oh my God. This is insane. Are you kidding me? I don't even know what to do right now. Let me see what I can do. My frustration is super peaked right now. But yeah, they blacked it out for my streaming service and they blacked it out in my area. So I literally can't get the game in any way, shape, or form. So that's really neat. I don't know what to do at this point. That's why I'm late getting in here. It won't let me. No, I can't even VPN. It has nothing to do with VPN. YouTube TV and ESPN are fighting over money, and they are not allowing basically anyone that uses YouTube TV to watch the game tonight. So cool on Disney, one of the biggest companies out there, and they're playing this bullshit game. I'm gonna see if I can get a way around it real quick. I'm trying to log into something else and see it. But right now, not looking so good. But it looks like there was a turnover on downs. I don't know. I'm unbelievably frustrated right now. Let me see what I can do. Let me see what I can do to get this going. But yeah. I'd like to play the game and do this game, but unless I can get logged in this other way, I'm basically screwed. They basically I get a credit. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work. I already tried. I have VPN on everything I'm using right now, and it doesn't make a difference what I do. I already tried some stuff, and I tried, and it's like it knows it's like GPS is the location, and it's just So real cool. Cool. So yeah, let's enjoy whatever this is nonsense that they're doing, because it's pretty BS in my opinion. I don't know. It won't show up on my antenna. It just does not show up. I tried every possible way. It should be on ABC, and it's not. It's not even showing. ABC isn't even an option, and it's basically, I think they're doing it to basically make fans pay for the game. So pretty garbage in my opinion. But you know, what do you expect? These big companies want all their money, and to do it, they're going to screw over everyone they can. I think I may have trying to do a VPN thing differently. I think I got it. I think. No, well, we'll see. Let's see if it loads. All right, it's loading. I know someone with a login. Don't tell anyone. Oh, no. All right, I got in. We've got it. I'm a sneaky fucker. There we go. I don't know why it wouldn't show up on mine. 10:28 left at the first. Second down and 10. Arizona has the ball. I literally couldn't tell you what's going on right now. I know that I think they did a fourth down attempt for the in shotgun. Hands the ball off. Run up the right side for the Cardinals. Gain of 2. Oh, my goodness. Well, that was fun, right? Great start, huh, guys? Oh, my God. What the hell? I started late because of this, because I couldn't get it going, and I didn't realize, hey, the game's already started. I can't get anything loaded. And I'm about to lose my damn mind. But, yeah, I was able to text someone and get some info to get me at least to watch this game right now. Because I can't believe this, you know? All right, in shotgun, Kyler Murray back lined up to the right. Brissett is in for Kyler Murray. Takes the snap to throw. Down the right side. First down and 10 and then more. And that's going to get up to the 31-yard line. Gain of 18 from Marvin Harrison Jr. All right. We're live. We got it. We figured it out. I'm not thrilled with ESPN right now for doing this. Second half, it did not get better. And then Jaden Daniels goes down for basically probably the season. We'll see how it's going to go. Why'd you pop a tire? And I got to drop something in here in a little bit. I'll put it up in the corner here in a second because I designed something and I want to try and start. I think I'm going to try and start a little store. I've been having a bunch of fun designing stuff. And I came up with a hat idea. All right, throw down the right side, incomplete. That was intended for Trey McBride. Let's see here. Can I just... Where do I drop this thing? Maybe I drop it in right here? Boop. Oh, that's too big. I designed a hat. It's based on the Denver Broncos and their season this year. And there it is. I'll throw a bigger version up here. We'll make it bigger for a second. It's the Cardiac Kids design that I came up with today while I was actually brushing my teeth. And I was like, you know what? This would be a pretty cool hat. So there it is. That's the design. Incomplete on that pass. But yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get myself going right now. Injury is bad. Injury's real bad. Okay. So what do you guys think of that hat? I thought it would be fun to make. I don't know. I might try and start selling it because it was an idea that popped into my head with the fact that every time I watch a Broncos game, I think I'm going to have a freaking heart attack. In shotgun, Brissett. They're at the 31. 2 incompletes have them at third down and 10. Oh, I think this is a free play. And it's going to be a throw over the middle. Right side caught to the 46-yard line. First down, Marvin Harrison Jr. 2 receptions, 33 yards. Honestly, I was going to try and email Perna. I was going to try and set something up to try and email Perna and see if, like, maybe he wants to put it in his what's it called? In his store. And that would be pretty cool if I can. I don't know, I thought it was pretty neat. It was a fun one. Let me try and see here. All right. Steps back, first down and 10, 46-yard line. Brissett throws it. Oh, and dropped by Harrison Jr. There was good coverage. But yeah, I thought it'd be a fun one to do. I might make shirts and stuff about it. But yeah, figured I'd throw that up and see what everyone thought before I go throw it live. Oh no, there's all colors. All colors are available. Here, I can actually update it. Hold on a second. Throws around the corner. Brissett, gain of about 4, and that was who was that on the reception? James on the reception. So like that's just a mock-up. So I have a few others. Let's see here. Now it's not showing up. Let's try that one. Nope, wrong thing. Well, we'll do the front view in white. How about that? There's a white one. We can do other colors too. But, like I said, random design I came up with. Yeah, and that was just a random one I picked. But, I don't know. I just thought it would be a fun one to do. What is going on, Bill? All right, throw down the left side, 3rd and 6, and caught. Oh, dropped by Trey McBride, but there's a flag. Might be PI or holding. Might end up being a free one for them. So, yeah, I was trying to keep it, like, simple, but to the point, you know? So, yeah, I decided, you know what, I used to do this kind of stuff in the past. I haven't done one in a while, and I was brushing my teeth, and part of my tattoo is a heartbeat, and I saw it, and I was like, you know, I keep having heart attacks watching these games, and I was like, I should design a hat, and I kind of came up with it on the fly. I did it during lunch today at work, so I drew it up and came home and designed it real fast, and came up with some mock-ups. So let me know what you guys think. I might try and see if I can start selling these things. But I'll leave them up for a little bit, see what people think. Try to go simplistic on most of my designs. Under center, first down and 10 after the penalty, up 45 of the Cowboys. It's going to be a run up the right side, gain of about 2. And that could be, here, maybe I can, I actually have the ability to make any kind of mock-up I want. Let's see here. Oh no, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. I did something messed up. Oh, I screwed up. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'll figure it out. But I can basically get it any other color. All right, under center. 2 backs in the backfield. Man in motion, number 4. Hands the ball off. It's going to be a run up the right side and tackled near the 40. Pardon me. Oh my goodness. Don't know why I'm coughing so much all of a sudden. Yeah, that elbow injury was just brutal. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 6. Brissett comes out. They're right around the 40-yard line of Dallas in shotgun. Back line up to his right. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. McBride is lined up near the slot position. Takes a snap. Brissett steps up in the pocket, throws. It's going to be caught. Spins around, makes a guy miss, and that is a first down. Oh my goodness, but oh no, yeah, Wilson's a little slow to get up, but he got it, and he's good, and everything is looking real good right now. They're looking a lot better as a team compared to when they rock with Kyler Murray. Not gonna lie. Here, I got something for you guys. Let's see here. Upload. right. Oh, he drops the ball, falls on it. That's going to land up as a sack. A bad snap. And that is, yeah, not going to be good there. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. What am I? Where? Okay. I think I've lost my mind. It's official. Yeah, it's official. I've lost my mind. It's all good. All right, here we go. In shotgun, second down and 12, takes the snap, Brissett to throw, throws it short to the left. It's going to be caught up to about the 31-yard line, and that is going to make it a little bit more manageable. See if I can fiddle with this a little bit. No double shooter tonight. I don't have any. I didn't have time with this. All this other nonsense going on. I didn't know that it was actually going to be blacked out, and now it's just like, man. All right, takes the snap, steps back, 3rd and 5, throws it, and incomplete, intended for Harrison, and that is going to be, yeah, doesn't do them any good. Does not do them any good. There we go. Dang it. I'm having some trouble right now. I apologize. That kick is up, 48-yard attempt, and it's wide right. No good. Oh, wait, no. What? How was that good? What was with that camera angle? Okay, well, apparently it was good. I thought it was not. Apparently I'm crazy. And it was good. All right, so there you go. Arizona Cardinals on the board first with 3. Cowboys turned over on downs after a sack of Dak Prescott on their first drive. And that's what you're going to get. And dang. So, all right. Arizona up 3-0 over the Cowboys. I clicked the wrong button. Oh, my goodness. Oh, God. Just having a day. Just having a real day of it, you know? Huh. Where's the thing I'm looking for? Where is the one thing I am looking for? This one. There we go. That, this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. And upload that. Oh my God, my day is dumb. Let's see here, actually. Go back here. Do this. Let's change that. There. Okay, here we go. All right. This was the other one I was messing with, and I was having trouble downloading it. Oh, I'm crazy. All right, here we go. So we'll move the gray one real quick, and I'll show you. Sorry, I'm getting a little too into the weeds on this, I think, with the hat stuff. But I just wanted to talk about it a little bit, and I'm a little annoyed that I got delayed because of greedy corporation stuff. Come on. There's a black one. I think that would be pretty fun. Anyway, Losing my mind. All right, so we have 3:38 in the first quarter as I fail to call this game properly right now. I'm a little bit disheveled just by the fact of trying to get this stupid game on my television. Oh, God. Kickoff is away. Will be fielded at around the 4, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, slows down, cuts up, tries to go left around the 24, and does not make it, and gets taken down right at the 24. So they're going to start off at the 23 is actually where the Cowboys will start their next drive after that return. And we'll see if they can get something going. They got down into the red zone, but it ended up being a turnover on downs. They got 55 yards down, and on 4th and goal at the 4, Dak Prescott got sacked for 7 yards and turned the ball over on downs. Now they're back out in shotgun, back lined up to the left, takes the snap. Going to throws it behind the line to Javonte, who's going to go up the left side. He's going to get a couple yards, 3, 4, about 3 yards. Not too bad. Looks like it could have been a lot less. But, alas, he did get there. All right. So, 2nd down and 7. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Dak, man in motion, takes the snap. Throws it over the right side. It's going to be, dropped. Oh, Turpin dropped the ball, and it's going to be incomplete. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 7. Dak all alone in shotgun. Takes the snap, steps back. He's going to throw. Nope, he's going to try and run around the right. Throws it and caught. And that is CeeDee Lamb. There's a flag down. He caught it across to the 40-yard line. But I think this is coming back. Yeah, there is a holding call, and that is going to be no play. Now 3rd down and 17. Yep. All right, so Cowboys are kind of shooting themselves in the foot early here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bill, that was not a good game. Not a good game for the Commanders. It was a blowout. It just kind of, and then it kind of got, with the injury late, that was rough. All right, in shotgun, 3rd and 17. Javonte lined up to the left of Dak, changing up the play, 2:27 on the clock in the first as it continues to tick. Changing the play again, down to 6 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap, steps back, he's going to throw. Deep down the left side, he got hit as he threw, and that's almost intercepted but dropped by the defender. Oh my God. Should have been intercepted by Sweat, but he did not hold on to it. That was a bad idea, a bad throw. Dak throws it as he's getting hit. It gets lofted high, and somehow Arizona does not come up with that interception, and that is rough. All right, punt team is out. Flout, whistle. What's the flag on the punt? False start on the offense. So now it's 4th. Oh, my God. 4th and 22. Oh, that's cool. So Dallas is back at their own 11. 4th and 22. They had a false start on the punt attempt. And let's see. Let's see how this punt goes now. Oh, boy. All right, now he's back in his own end zone, punting it away. Oh, almost blocked. Not quite getting there in time. Punted away, fielded at the 49, their own 49, and Arizona's going to get back across midfield to about the 47-yard line. That's some damn good field position for the Cardinals to start their next drive. Now, last drive, they went all the way down. They ended up getting a field goal. The Cowboys opted not to when they got down, and they ended up turning it over on downs on Dak Prescott sack. So right now, fairly even as far as yards are concerned, not necessarily on the scoreboard. What we're going to see, though, if not taking the 3 points when they had the chance is going to cost them. All right, sorry. Long day today. Oh, I was so baffled by the fact that I could not get the game at all. And, like, it really kind of screwed up everything. Like, I mean, I was trying for forever. I couldn't get the antenna to load correctly. I couldn't get anything to show up. I couldn't get it to go on anything. And it's just like, you have a company as big as ESPN slash ABC Disney and all that, and a company as big as YouTube, and they can't come to some sort of agreement. And instead of just dealing with it and figuring it out, they decide to hold NFL fans hostage, which is just I just can't. I'm just so frustrated by that. So we got it. It took a little bit of doing, but we got it. We've rather got it on antenna, but that didn't work as much as I would have liked. I'm losing my mind, and that is fine. It is fine. It is fine. My internet's going really slow, too. Okay, here we go. Second possession for Arizona as we are back. So right now, 2-5, and then 3-4-1 are the teams this year for these two. Under center, Brissett takes the snap, tosses it back to the running back, cuts around the left edge, and that's going to be a gain about 6 for DeMarcado. He's got 2 carries for 8 yards, so not leaning too hard on the run game right now. The Cardinals are not. It's been real close games for the Cardinals. They just put up a stat. They've lost their last 5 games for 4 points or fewer on all of them. All right, here we go. Second down and 4. Brissett comes out under center, steps back. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to, oh, nope, he's going to get sacked. He gets sacked back at the 49. That's about a 10-yard loss. Oh, boy. So 3rd and 14 now. Oh, they're going backwards. I was wondering if this game was going to have a lot of offense in it, but I'm going to go ahead and guess probably not. I need a beer. God, I need a beer at this point. I'm going to wait until the next commercial break. I'll go grab a beer, and we'll get this stream really rolling. Right now, it feels a little bit, I don't know, lackluster just for the fact that it's so frustrating to get this damn thing started. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 14. Brissett comes out in shotgun. Back line up to the left. McBride in motion to the right. 3 wide right, 1 left. 1 second on the clock. Takes the snap to throw. Over the middle. Caught. And that's Marvin Harrison Jr. up to the 31. And a huge first down. 20-yard gain. There you go. Cardinals getting some stuff done. Brissett's looking pretty good right now comparatively. Kyler Murray was struggling quite a bit. And that is actually going to bring us to the end of the first quarter. We missed half of it with me trying to screw with the TV. Cool, right? Oh, God. So, quick break. I'm going to go get a beer because this has been nonsense. I'll be right back. Talk amongst yourselves. All right, I'm back. I got a beer. Cardinals are driving. Start of the second quarter. Wait for this commercial break to get over real quick. Oh my goodness. What a start to this stream, right? Some nonsense, I tell you. Nonsense. Let me figure this out real quick. There we go. Okay. Got everything going now. All right, so Arizona, starting the second quarter, they're going to have the ball, first down and 10 at the 31 of Dallas. This is their second drive so far. They already scored on their first. Dallas had a 3-and-out and a turnover on downs to start for their first two drives. And here we go. Hands the ball off to the running back, up to the 25, to the 20, cuts over and dives down around the 15-yard line, gain of 16 for DeMarcado, and that is a big first down inside the red zone. Yeah, off. How's that for nonsense? Yeah, that's pretty good nonsense there. I had to figure out how to get into watch this game. Hey, babe, because ESPN and YouTube TV are having a feud right now, and they took ESPN and ABC off of YouTube TV. My antenna's not working, so I had to get in a different way, and it was a pain in the butt. So I started about 10 minutes late, because why not? In shotgun, steps back to throw. Brissett throws it, caught over at about the 10, thrown down to about the 8 or 9, and that's Marvin Harrison Jr. on the reception. Yeah, well, that's good. Glad you guys are here. There's the hat designs. Wait, no, they're over here. Sorry. Those are the hat designs I came up with today. I'm going to try and start selling those and, yeah, get that going. I just want to see what people thought of them, because sometimes ideas in my head don't come out as good as I think they're going to. And I'm never sure if I just think they're cool or other people think they're cool too. 13:43 on the clock, in shotgun. Brissett from the 9-yard line of Dallas takes the snap, hands it off, going to be a run, and he's going to almost get to the first down marker. And that's going to get third down and 1 at Dallas's 6. So they need 1 yard for a first down, 6 yards for a touchdown. After hearing Brissett was supposed to be starting, I changed my pick from the Cowboys to the Cardinals. I just have a feeling. I have a feeling. What's going on, Jacob? How are you doing? Oh, God, that sucks. That's been going around, though. All right, handoff. It's going to be around the left side. He's going to get the first down, not the touchdown, but that's Bam Knight on the carry, and that's going to get them a first down and goal at Dallas's 4. Had a slightly delayed start today because of the YouTube TV / ESPN fight. Oh, probably not. I mean, I just started my first one. I spent about a half an hour trying to get the game on my antenna or something because I use YouTube TV, and I couldn't get it because ESPN and YouTube TV are in a fight right now, and they're not airing ESPN, and it's just been a real pain in my butt. So I wasted a bunch of time, got started late, and I just finally got going. All right, under center, Brissett fakes the handoff. It's going to be a throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. wide open. Defender fell down. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. already 5 receptions, 64 yards, and a touchdown. And that's going to be 9-0, pending the extra point here. And right now, it is all Cardinals. But let me know what you think of the hats. I designed these for the fact that the Denver Broncos keep giving me a near heart attack, and I decided, you know what, I'm going to make a hat about it. And that's what I came up with this afternoon. And I wanted to get people's opinion before I maybe, I don't know, try and start selling them or doing something with them. And I thought it'd be fun. So I used to do designs and stuff like that, and I'm a big hat guy myself. So extra point is up, and it is good. It is a 10-0 lead for the Cardinals to start this game. Dallas's offense struggling quite a bit already. Some penalties and an attempt at a 4th and goal at the 4, which ends up in a Dak Prescott sack to give a turnover on downs, which led to the first 3 points of the Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, and the thing is, I'm looking at how I can do this, and I can actually do pretty much almost any color. There's a black one. There's a black version that has an orange bill, and the bill is the same color as the orange I have on the hat. Yeah. Oh, it kind of popped into me this morning. It popped in my head this morning as I was brushing my teeth. I'm not even kidding. As part of my tattoo, I have a heartbeat on my arm, and I was brushing my teeth, and I looked down, and I was like, yeah, I almost have a heart attack every time I watch the Broncos. And I was like, ooh, you know, it's a good idea. Put some sort of Denver symbol of the Denver Broncos in the middle of that because of how they call them the cardiac kids right now with their comebacks. And it's got my beard logo on it. That's cool. My worry is it's really small. Yeah, shockingly enough, Jacob, she is. Yeah, Bills Grogu. Grogu is a Bills fan. Big Bills fan. We have an eclectic group of fans in here. Everyone, a lot of different people have a lot of different teams. And that is awesome. I love it. Because honestly, if it was all the same fans, I don't think the conversation would be nearly as fun as what it is. I'm just stoked. Let's see, change a couple things real quick. Put this up for anyone who comes in randomly. There, boom. Let me know if I should make these hats. Yeah, but you know, why not? I'm going to shill my own stuff here, all right? It's my channel. I got to do it. Fielded at the 2 for the kickoff, up to the 10, 15 to the 20, 25 spins around down at the 26-yard line, and that's where the Cowboys will start their next drive. See if Dak Prescott and company can get back. They got all the way down to the 4 before turning the ball over on downs, which obviously not great for their first drive, and they have 3 and outed and multiple penalties stalling their drive on the last one. Under center, Dak Prescott, man in motion, takes the snap, hands the ball off. That's Javonte, who's going to cut up the middle. He gets about 2 or 3 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Well, they have a good offense, but the thing is, their offense is only good when they're playing against a mid-level defense. Make the you have on these hats white and keep the blue. Oh yeah, I could do that for sure. Throw it over the right side, kept by number 3, and that's a gain of about 11 to George Pickens for a first down up to the 40-yard line. I can pretty much do that. Next commercial break, I'll fiddle with a mock-up, and I'll show you what that looks like. Because that's going to take a little bit more editing and a little bit more time than just uploading again. But it's something I can absolutely do. I have all the native files on my computer. In shotgun, backlined up behind Dak. He's going to go change the play. This Javonte still in the game right now. Handoff, Javonte. He's going to run, and it's going to be another 2-yard gain. So not doing a whole lot on the run game yet, trying to get it going. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 7 again. Javonte's 7 for 34 right now, so not huge numbers quite yet. All right, here we go. In shotgun, man in motion. Looks to be CD Lamb. He's going to fake the handoff to him. He's going to throw it to Lamb, who's going to go spin around. He's going to gain some yards. He's going to keep breaking tackles, and instead of getting nothing, he got 5. And that was a hell of a run there, basically. I mean, it was a pass behind the line, but being able to get there and get it. Yeah, this game is already drunk. CeeDee Lamb just made some crazy plays to get them to a 3rd and 2. The Dallas offense got down, Zachary, to the 4 and then turned over on downs. Man in motion is Javonte Williams. Hands the ball off to Williams, who's going to go up the middle. He's going to get the first down plus a few more. Gain of 5, 1st and 10 across midfield to the 47-yard line. Also, they have Jacoby Brissett playing for the Cardinals, and I think he's playing better than we would have probably seen Kyler play. I don't know what the deal is with him right now. What's going on, Saw? Glad you're back. Stop breaking things. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't know if that's going to be the case. It's still pretty early in the season. I mean, we're midway. A lot can happen. Dak's going to try and throw. Never mind. He's going to scramble. He's going to go up. He's going to he's going to get near the first down. He slides a little late, but too early for the first down. 2nd down and a short 1 is where the Cowboys will go now at the Arizona 48. So Dak Prescott with a pretty good scramble there slides down and avoids contact and gets 9 on the carry. All right, so under center, back in the backfield, man in motion, 89. Prescott's changed up the play, now 2 in the backfield, takes the snap. It's going to be a throw, throws it deep down the right side, intended for Lamb, and overthrows him, incomplete. Going for him in the end zone, but just a little bit too much air under that ball, and that is going to fall incomplete. 3rd down and 1 from the 38. Now, the Cowboys went for it on 4th and goal, and Dak got sacked. So I don't know how much they're going to want to try and go for it on 4th down again, but we'll see. I mean, they're being pretty ballsy already. And then their second drive was not good. All right, here we go. Under center, 3rd down and 1. Javonte in the backfield, man in motion. Hands the ball off to Williams, who's going to get the first down plus a couple more. Gain of about 3 up to the 35-yard line. I've been doing it for a little over a year now. Little over a year. I started last year, and I took a break in the summer, and I think I need to, so I kind of dropped down a bit and lost a little bit of practice. So try and get back into it, and this year's been going really well. I think I'll have some plans for the off-season this year, so maybe I can keep it going then as well. Under center, man in motion, number 19, takes the snap, tosses it back to number 9. That's Turpin, who's going to run up the right side, and he gets about 3 yards. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 7. Well, that's good, Saw. At least you get it fixed, get it working. We've been having a real eventful harvest season, I can tell. All right, 2nd down and 7 for the Cowboys. They're Arizona 32-yard line. Yeah, right. Dak steps back to throws it over the middle. It's going to be caught and down around the 19-yard line, and who was that? That was Pickens on the reception, and there's a flag coming in late, and we'll see who the flag is on, maybe affecting the outcome of this play. Holding on the offense. So the Dallas Cowboys have gotten this a couple times. They've shot themselves in the foot. And this is the 2nd time they've done it on a drive. And the last drive ended because of that. They gotta not get these holding calls if they're going to keep this thing going. That was on Jake Ferguson, I want to say. The tight end, holding Sweat. Yeah, he pulls him down by the shoulder. And they're going to call that pretty much every time. So 7 minutes on the clock as it continues to move. 2nd down and 17 at the 42 of Arizona. In shotgun, man in motion, number 19 again. Takes the snap, Dak to throw. Pressure coming, he escapes the sack, and he's going to roll and throw it, and way over the head of his intended target, George Pickens. Even Pickens could not possibly come up with that one. Oh, yeah, absolutely. There's a bunch of different stuff I have plans for. I'm going to do probably some video game content, too, because I still love doing that stuff. Just kind of experiment and do some fun things here and there. And this is like one of my favorite things to do is stream, talk about football, make football-related videos, and this is the perfect time to be doing it. And then I just got to kind of, figure some stuff out in the off-season and see what we can come up with. All right, in shotgun, back lined up to the right. Man in motion, 87. 3 seconds on the clock, takes the snap, steps up to throw. 3rd and 17, caught by 87. He's going to get... Oh, he fumbles! And it's in and out of the hands of 2 Cardinals, but they get the ball, and that is going to be a fumble recovered by the Cardinals down around the 18-yard line. And another big mistake, pardon me, for Dallas, giving the ball back and not getting any points, even though they made it back down to the other side of the field, and there you go. Oh, Ferguson fumbles and recovered by Arizona. Looked like it could have been one of those, holy rolling kind of like balls that's just going to fly all over the place. You got Stephen A. Smith sitting next to Jerry Jones, and Stephen A. just looks so uncomfortable right now after that play. Oh, that's funny. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Stephen A. Smith sitting next to Jerry Jones, and they show him after that fumble, and Stephen A. just looked dreadfully uncomfortable. Sorry. Oh, boy. Yeah. So, anyway, at the 17-yard line is where I think that's where they spotted the ball. And that's where Arizona will take over on their next drive. Oh, shit. Oh, boy. Let's see here. I'm going to try something real quick. Yeah. I know. I have a terrible bit rate right now because I have terrible internet right now because I'm in Arizona. Let's see here. All right, there we go. I'm going to put a poll up because I feel like it. I'll leave it up for a bit. Understandable. I don't see what it is right now. All right, here we go. Arizona starting off. They're actually at their own 24-yard line. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back, cuts up the right edge, and runs directly into a bunch of people. I have to set it up first. It's right now. It's a design. I have a thing where I used to do design stuff. And I have like I'd have to put, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do it. If I want to, I used to have an Etsy shop, might set that up again, or I might just set up and see if if I order a bunch or something like that. But I'll figure it out. But I'll have that soon if people are liking it. Takes the snap, 2nd down and 9 to throw. Brissett throws it, caught, spin away from a tackle. McBride is going to spin through another tackle and get a 1st down up to about the 35-yard line. Trey McBride is awesome. And that is another product of Colorado State University, just like we saw last night. OnlyFans/Beardo. I could make a version of this hat for a lot of different teams. Some of the logos are going to be harder to work with than others. The Chiefs has a very specific logo that I think I could work with and probably make something very similar. So maybe I'll take a look at it and see. Under center, back in the backfield, fakes the handoff, rolls to the left, going to throw. It's going to be a diving attempt at a catch for McBride, incomplete, 2nd down and 10. Okay, there we go. Sorry, updating a couple things right now. All right, here we go. 5:10 left in the half. It is a 10-0 game with the Cardinals leading, and they have the ball right now. It's 2nd and 10. It's going to be a fake handoff. Brissett is going to throw, but he's actually going to get sacked down at about the 29-yard line. Loss of 6, and that was Jadeveon Clowney on the sack. 3rd and 16 now coming up for the Cardinals. I think the Chiefs make the playoffs. I do. I don't see them being like as inconsistent. I mean, they've had inconsistencies this year. They have some injuries to their O-line. I think when that O-line gets a little healthier, they're going to be just about as dangerous as possible. I don't think. I mean, the sustainability of winning that many close games in a row is not something that you can keep up. So they're going to maybe struggle a little bit more, but I definitely think they're a playoff team. 17 in motion in shotgun. Brissett from the 29-yard line. 3rd and 16. Steps back to throw. There's a flag in the backfield. Probably a holding. It's going to be caught, and not enough for a 1st down is McBride. A gain of about 6. And at 4:13, we'll see what this call is. It is an offensive holding. It is declined. It will bring up 4th down and 9, and they're going to have to probably punt this one away. Well, that's good news for you guys. And honestly, like, that's a big part of the deal right now is the fact that there's enough injuries, especially on the O-line, that's concerning. And if they can get through that and get on the other side, they're also, they're usually really good in the division, and they have, not, depending on what you consider a hard schedule, it's not the hardest thing ever, and I think they're more than capable of coming out on the other side of this. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Like I said, you win a lot of close games like the Broncos are winning right now. It doesn't always keep going that way. Punt is... blocked! The punt is blocked. It's back down. It's in the end zone. And fallen on by the freaking Dallas Cowboys. And it's a touchdown. Dallas on a blocked punt. Holy crap. There you go. That's one way to get on the board, I suppose. Fuck your offense, I guess. Yowza. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Understood, one. Understood. Oh, boy, yeah, he was coming right down that and just blocked it. It bounced all the way to the end zone, and they got ahead of it and were able to land on it in the end zone. And, yeah, special teams scores the touchdown for the Cowboys. And, wow. There you go. Special teams getting it done for the Cowboys. Their only points of the night so far. And we're sitting right now with about less than 4 minutes left in this first half. Extra point, Aubrey up and good. And there you go. Cowboys, I didn't change the possession marker because really, did the possession change? No. Not really, So we'll get rid of that for a moment while we wait for the kickoff. Buy me some milk. All my milk's mine. Okay. Oh, you guys are nuts. You know that? I love it. I love it. Gotta love it. Got to love it. Why? Why can you not buy milk? Dallas scored, one. You probably can't hear me. But if you can, blocked punt recovered in the end zone by Dallas for a touchdown. Thank you, Saw. I'm not typing right now. That was not how I expected that. So yeah, now a 10-7 game. Oh, that makes sense. You know, you can get food delivered, right? Just a thought. Or maybe are you too far away for something like that? I honestly don't know. There's got to be some food delivery in your area. You could order something while you're out there on the harvester or something, right? Come on, Saw. All that sugar beet money? Really? Yeah, that sucks. Sounds good, Jacob. Do those dishes. I got to do some cleaning after this, too. Oh, boy. All right, waiting for this to come back on a commercial break. Nothing missed right now. But yeah, that punt block recovered by Dallas. That's going to keep them in this game, at least for now. See if their defense can stand up. Everybody's here tonight. I'm in Arizona right now. I don't live here normally. I'm out here working. 2 more weeks. I'm going to go back to Colorado in 2 weeks. Less than. Now 13 days. Kickoff, fielded at the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. Cuts up the mid. Oh, God, he just gets hit, but he bounces off and gets up to the 26-yard line, and that is where Arizona will start their next drive. That was a pretty crazy hit to be able to bounce off of. It looked a lot harder. All right, here we go. So, first down and 10. Under center, Brissett from the 26, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Pressure's coming, throws it short. It's going to be caught up to the 30, breaks a tackle up to the 41-yard line, and that is Elijah Higgins, the tight end, on the reception for about 16 yards. I listen to just about everything. Like, literally. Like, I like all music. I mean, classical, country, hip-hop. You know, there's some pop stuff I don't really dig very much, and so it's not usually on my streams that I listen to regularly. But, hey, I'll listen to anything. If I don't like it, I'll skip it. That's how it goes. 3:13 on the clock. Clock continuing to move. Arizona up 10-7. McBride's on the sideline right now. Under center. Takes the snap to throw. Brissett deep down the right side, and that's going to be caught and near the 40, across midfield to the 42-yard line is Marvin Harrison Jr. getting very involved in this game. 6 receptions for 80 yards and a touchdown already. So Marvin Harrison Jr. having a very good game already in this one. That Dallas defense kind of showing what they're not capable of doing, which is covering a good wide receiver. And he had to climb the ladder to get that one. My God. That was a hell of a jump to get up there to get that thing. That was overthrown. Yeah, Grogu. No, not even close. I will not piss off the Swifties, though, so I'm not going to say anything about that. Under center, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll around to throw. Pressure's coming, throws it behind the line, caught by 84. He's going to get hit, but keep on pushing, and that's going to be a gain of about 8. And that, second down and 2, 3? What are they saying here? That's going to bring us down to the 2-minute warning. Cardinals are moving the ball pretty well right now. All right, I need to get another beer after having to deal with the stupidity that was trying to get this game on. I'm going to take a quick second, go get myself a fresh beverage. I'll be back in just a hot second. I'm back. Hello. Yeah, hello. All right, here we go. Coming out of the 2-minute warning. We're waiting for it to start. They're still kind of talking. Waiting. Both teams have all their timeouts, so no timeouts taken. Right now, the Cardinals have scored 10 points. Dallas has scored 7 by their special teams on a blocked punt. And my TV just froze. How cool. Great. Fantastic. Why? Why? Oh my god. So, yeah, it's supposed to be a 2nd down and 3. It looks like Knight ran it up the middle for no gain, and everything just froze, and now I can't watch it, and Dallas calls a timeout. This is such a good night for football, right? What the hell is going on, man? Why does nothing want to work tonight? So we'll take away a Dallas timeout there and wait to see if I can get back in the game. Nope, and it's messed up again. Oh, my goodness. All right, so a 3rd down and 3. I'm going to try and fix my TV during the break at halftime because right now I am on the struggle bus for sure. Nothing but issues tonight with this game. The whole YouTube TV debacle with ESPN and them being ridiculous. And then on top of that, for whatever reason, my antenna not working correctly, not being able to find the game on the antenna. And then the delayed start for myself and all this. And now, right? Yeah. We could try and work something out there. I need to sell a few before I start giving something away, though. Under center, 3rd down and 3. Brissett steps back. He's going to throw it behind the line to the running back, who's going to get the 1st down and a bunch more down to the 27, gain of about 8. Yeah, people like the hat, though. I might, hey, maybe I'll make a couple other variations. I mean, it doesn't take that long to do the design. It's something just kind of popped into my head, so maybe I'll try and do, what other teams are having, crazy seasons this year? You could do... 49ers would be a hard one to do because their logo, but Chiefs, that would be an easy one to do. I'm trying to think. What other team is just, constantly in close games? The Packers. Could do... Packers... Well, I could try a Packers one. That one might be hard because it's basically just an oval. In shotgun, Brissett takes the snap, 1st and 10, goes to throw, caught up to the 20, and down around the 15-yard line. That was a pass to Bam Knight again, and now it's going to be 1st down and 10 at the 15 of Dallas. Clock is stopped because he got pushed out of bounds, and we were within 2 minutes of halftime, so that is when the clock will stop. Okay, my internet's looking a little bit better. Panthers, Jets, Bengals, Pats, Rams, etc. Yeah, honestly, give me a list. I'll see what I can do. Some of them will work better than others. It just depends. Because you have to have a logo that's simple enough that you can recognize with an outline. So there's going to be some teams not going to work as well. Brissett steps back to throw over the middle, over the hands of McBride. He's complaining about wanting a penalty. They did not call one. And that's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 with 1:41 left at the 15-yard line. Jets, I could do like their jet logo. Like not the oval, but the jet. And the Pats, could do something with that. Rams probably could do something with that. Bengals could work, absolutely. Panther, yeah, I could try and outline the Panther a little bit. There's different. I got to look at the logo and get it into one of my programs and see how I can draw it. Takes the snap, hands it off, run up the right side. That's going to be close to a 1st down. 3rd and 1 up to the 6-yard line. That is Greg Dortch on the run, the wide receiver, number 4. 1:21. The Cowboys have not taken another timeout. If they want the ball back, they probably should call one at some point so they have at least some time left on the clock. But yeah, if there's a like for it, then maybe I'll do that, and I'll do set up something where it's like a what is it? They make it as you order. Hands the ball off up the left side, 1st down and more, and he doesn't get in the end zone, but he's gonna get down to about the 1.5-yard line. That is a 1st down and goal, 52 seconds left, and timeout called by somebody. Who called the timeout? He didn't go out of bounds, so someone had to call a timeout. By the way, that was Bam Knight on the carry up to the 1-yard line. Who called the damn timeout? Dallas. Okay, Dallas called the timeout. Wow, that took a while. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most of the stuff I do, I just kind of come up with on the fly. I used to do some graphic design back in the day. Never had a degree in it, but studied it for a bit at a community college when I was working and helping out at a hotel after college, and was trying to do some stuff there. And kind of taught myself a little bit how to do enough to get me by on something simple like this. And I don't know. I like minimalist design, so that's kind of what I go with. So that's kind of what I was like, you know what, that's what I'm going to do. And I liked it. It was fun. And I have a few other designs I can put up there. But this was something that I thought would be a lot of fun. All right, here we go. 1st down and goal at the 1. Hands the ball off. And, not quite going to get there. That's going to be a little bit closer. Not a lot, but a little bit. And that's going to bring up... Is that going to be another timeout for Dallas? It is going to be another timeout for Dallas. They probably should use one maybe a little bit earlier, because now we're down in the 40-second range. And even if they get the ball back, they have to plan on maybe them getting a touchdown right now, but they're not going to have any timeouts left now. So Dallas is out of timeouts. Sitting around 50, maybe it's 51 seconds, because I think they called the timeout almost immediately. So yeah, I think it's around 50 seconds left. So if they score here, then Dallas might have the chance to maybe get in field goal range. But if they don't, then they can't stop the clock, and maybe they just go down 13-7, or maybe they give up the touchdown. Who knows? All right, here we go. Brissett under center, takes the snap. He's going to dive forward. Touchdown, Cardinals. Jacoby Brissett on the quarterback keeper. And there you go. And that right there is going to make it 16-7 pending the extra point. I could absolutely do the Eagles with that one. I could do the kind of an outline of the eagle, and yeah, they don't take that long to design. It's really just making sure it looks clean is the biggest part. So the more complicated, the longer it will take to make it look pretty. But another touchdown for the Cardinals, and they are looking like the team right now in this one. All right, extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. Oh yeah, how about them Chiefs? Yeah, I could absolutely reach out to him. I have to look up his info. I was going to reach out to Perna as well, and see because they have shops already up and running, and it's like I don't know. I just like making stuff, and if that's something they'd be interested in working with or collabing with, that would be pretty cool. Absolutely, Saw. I think Kyler is 100% on his way out. All right, let's crack beer number 2. There we go. Nice little sound bite. But yeah, I think Kyler is likely going to be on his way out. Brissett is looking honestly a lot better than Kyler has all season. So I think he's running the offense better. Not saying he's their quarterback of the future, but I don't think Kyler is. I wouldn't be surprised if Kyler isn't the quarterback for the rest of this year. One. Yeah, he's been playing so much better. They look so much better with him under center. And that might be kind of maybe the end of Kyler's tenure here at Arizona, even though they paid him a bunch. Yeah, a bunch of people can't get the game. Honestly, it's not just me. There's a ton of people that cannot watch this game, and this blackout thing is just BS. No one's gonna want to pick up that contract for him as a backup. For Kyler, hell no. Like they're gonna have to dump him and then basically pay him, and another team signs him for like a minimum contract because a lot of that's guaranteed. He's still gonna get paid. He's just not gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be a starter. I don't think he's been playing well enough. I think you can see that in the fact that Jacoby Brissett is handling the Arizona offense a lot better. I mean, look right now. Marvin Harrison has like some of the most yards in a game, period. And it's only the first half. He's got 80 yards on 6 receptions and a touchdown. He's involved in the game a lot more, and he's been kind of what you'd consider maybe a disappointment as far as how high they drafted him. But maybe that's not really on him, and it's more on the passer. Yeah, and I don't know if maybe it was maybe I mean Jacob. That's actually probably the most legit option I think I've seen is the possibility of maybe you know something like that. That's possible. I'm not saying it's impossible. I just they would have to make sure that the most of his tab is picked up by the Cardinals because this he's not a cheap dude, man. He's expensive. Oh yeah, that might be a bridge too far. We'll see. Maybe he just doesn't. The system isn't. But I mean, you're looking at the players around Brissett right now and how he's playing in comparison. 15, 22, 158 and a touchdown, plus a rushing touchdown. Getting Marvin Harrison involved. Fielded at the 1, up to the 5, to the 10, to the 15, to the 20. He's going to try and cut around. 20 to the 25, 30, 35, and out of bounds around the 37-yard line. It looked like. It was hard to say exactly. 38 is what they're saying. Yeah, that might be part of it, Jacob. That might be the fact that he cannot see that far over his defensive line. He's short, and there's been short quarterbacks who aren't bad. Drew Brees was short. He made it work. Kyler just I don't know what the deal is, but he's just not. Oh God, yeah, no, that would be funny though. The Saints, if they bring him in on like a minimum contract and have the Cardinals pay him out, I mean that would help with their cap problems. If the Saints continuously are kicking can down the road, Dak in shotgun takes a step back to throw, rolls around. He's going to just throw it away, it looks like. Yep. Toss away, second down and 10, 35 seconds. Dallas does not have timeouts. They are down by 10. So they just want to get in field goal range. Shit, maybe we'll see another record-breaking field goal attempt here if they cannot get close enough. Honestly, the Jets I don't know what the Jets need to do. Man, that whole situation, I don't think anyone can, the Jets need to fix them. They're not going to fix a quarterback. All right, let's see here. Second and 10. Takes the snap, throws it, floats it, caught, and that's going to be Ferguson up, and he's going to go down after a gain of about. Do you spike it and try and get some? Nope, he's going to take the snap, he's going to throws it over, it's going to be caught. Ferguson again out of bounds. I don't know. The clock is going to keep moving, though, because he was going backwards. They're right at the 50. They have 4, 3, 2, spikes it, Hey, they're shy of the 50. Oh boy. Hey babe. Love you. Glad you're here. Aubrey has a chance to tie the record. This would be a 68 yarder. And Aubrey is he's one of the guys in this league that could do it. So Aubrey has the ability. Aubrey has the ability to kick this one. Brandon Aubrey attempting a 68 yarder. That was the record set yesterday in a similar situation. Holy crap, are we going to see... are we going to see two 68 yarders in back-to-back days? All right, what is Aubrey going to do? Kick is up. No good, wide left, and he misses it. He had the distance, but it's no good, and that is going to bring us to halftime. We almost had back-to-back days where the 68-yarder is kicked. That would have been wild, but that did not happen. And here's the deal. So, as we come to the end of this, that means that... Hold on a second. Why is this doing this? That's not what I want to see. Come on. So, the Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half with a 10-point lead. I don't know. I think Purdy is a very good quarterback. And I think part of it is the fact that Purdy is capable. He makes quick and good decisions a lot. And that's one of the things you really need in a quarterback, regardless of a lot of different things, a lot of physical talents. If you know the playbook, you're able to read a defense and you make a quick decision that is a good decision, and that's going to give you a lot of chances. And Purdy does have more mobility too. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. I absolutely think that it is more than possible that Brock Purdy is, better than what maybe we've thought. Hey, eight votes. Most people like it or would buy it. I'll take it. No one said meh. That's good. It's kind of like Bo Nix. A lot of people, discount his athleticism, but he's actually still fairly, he does really good on that. So. Well, I don't know. I mean, that's... He honestly, like, the decision making and what he can do I think is impressive. So, I mean, a lot of people don't like, they think, oh, anyone can go in there and do it. And it's true, like, a lot of quarterbacks have gone in there and been fairly successful in that offense. But I think he's been the most successful in that offense, which is, a big thing. He's been out a lot. He needs to be healthy, and it sucks that he's been injured this much. But when he is healthy, he's definitely shown. Exactly. Nori, I absolutely agree with that. Bo is sneaky athletic and apparently very clutch. Very, very clutch. At least for sure this year, which is why the hat is existing. Because they give me a heart attack about every freaking week, and so that's where the hat came from. And I think it could actually go for other fan bases. It just depends on how designable that is. Because some of them would not work out very well. Yeah, dude, Jaden Daniels, he shouldn't have been in that game, man. Honestly, at that point, I mean, you're down 31. You have your quarterback in who's already dealing with injury problems. And he's on the side of the field that is apparently a curse. And that's what you get, I guess. I don't know. It just sucks. Honestly, I was like, the game was crazy. It was kind of a fun game to watch for a while. Then after that injury, man, it just kind of like just kind of dulled my mood and even really wanting to watch. It's just such a bummer. See an injury like that to a player like him, young, and just how it happened and the game in which it happened and the situation they were in where maybe he didn't need to be playing at that point with how far they were down. And maybe, I don't know, it was just one of those crazy freak kind of accident plays where an injury occurs and it just sucks. Really a bummer. He was having a bit of a sophomore slump, and I think most of that was caused by injuries. Like, there were some definite injury issues, and absolutely. But I don't think it was all, him. I mean, he didn't have Scary Terry like all year. They had basically not played together all year because either one was injured or the other was injured. And he comes in last night. Scary Terry's out again, and then they go down big and just man. Yeah, it really is. It's like some sort of crazy curse that they have. I'll never really understand it. And it's like, I think they just need to get out of that stadium. Like, I don't know what is going on with that stadium, but there was like a thing that showed like all the different places of the injuries for like all the players that have had just like season ending and or near career ending injuries. And it's just, I mean, the numbers on that area of the field are staggering for the kind of injuries that they've been getting. And it's absolutely, I can't with that. It's just nuts. And it just sucks because I'm a big fan. Jaden Daniels is a very fun guy to watch. They were such a fun team to watch last year, And then they turn around and they've had struggles. They've had struggles with injuries, especially on, offense and defense, and just kind of not being the same. And then you have this happen. Last night, you have Luke McCaffrey go out with an injury, and just as he's starting to play really well, and he goes down, and then you have cornerback go down, and then you have Jaden Daniels go down. It's just like they're just, man, it's not on the injury level list of the 49ers by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still, I mean, really messing them up. So it happens. It does. Yeah, right? Someone put a curse on him or something. I don't know, man. It's nuts to see this kind of thing happen. And it's just, like I said, I'm bummed whenever a player gets hurt. I don't like to see injuries, especially in that kind of situation. And a young player like him who's having such a good season. I mean, a good start to his career. The season wasn't going amazing, dealing with injuries himself. But the fact is, just, it's not something you like to see. And it really definitely kind of bummed. Kinda, yeah. The Cardinals' offense is definitely playing a lot better than the offense of the Cowboys. And then on top of that, I mean, the only Cowboys points are off of that blocked punt, basically knocked into the end zone, and they fell on it and got it. So yeah, it has been pretty one-sided. And I would have to say, I don't think Kyler's getting his job back if he is healthy. He actually, I think, is healthy now. Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, Grogu, that was a rough one. That was, dude, because he stepped up. Matt Milano's out. He steps up, and he's been a game wrecker. And then he gets injured, and he's out. And it's like, God, Yeah, and the Eagles have a pretty good defense, and they're like, hey, you know what? We're going to add more good defensive players. And it's like, dude, all right, I guess hoard them all. That's kind of what's going on for them right now. Oh, yeah, Juan, we know. So we got a few minutes left until halftime's over, about 9 minutes or so. So we'll hang out, talk for a little bit, then I'll take a break here in a few. They are. I mean, they always are. And they make, honestly, what is the name of their GM? He just always kills it with trades. Howie Roseman. Howie just always, man, Howie is just the guy that just like you're always just like, oh yeah, what's Howie gonna do? And then he does something, you're like, dude, seriously? And it's like it always ends up working out real well. Like it really does. Howie Roseman is like he's just like I feel like he just is able to like just finesse every other team in the league when it comes to trades and shit. And just they build a ridiculous team every year. And then they're like, hey, by the way, we're halfway through the season. Yeah, we're just gonna add to it. Like, oh, okay, because this seems fair. Joey Bosa looked good last night. That's hey, facts. Got Joey Bosa. Is Matt Milano coming back or is he out for the season? I can't remember what his injury was. It's just there's been so many I can't keep up with it all. Okay, yeah, I know he's injured. Like, I think he was like, what? Is he back, but like not fully, right? Like he's on a play count. Oh, for Brees Hall? Yeah, dude, if they got Brees Hall, that would be a big ad. The biggest thing that the Chiefs need to do, though, is the Chiefs need to get their O line healthy, and it's like it looks like they're on the verge of that. It just is. It's going to be if they can get healthy and stay healthy, and that's going to be very important for the Chiefs. Because if the Chiefs can't get their O line healthy, it's not going to be. It's that's a big deal. The Broncos have had some injuries to O line, but their guys are all back now, and it's helpful when you have a good O line and they can stay healthy. That's going to be huge for any team in the league. I don't care who's that quarterback. You can have the best quarterback in the league, but if your O line sucks, you're not going to do that well. Yeah, realistically, he should be. I mean, maybe because they want to make sure they have him, as a backup or second, but they could get a haul for him right now, probably, because they've definitely got their guy, and it's not him. Whew. Trade Chris Jones. If they trade him, send him to the Broncos. I'll take him. They would never trade him in division. Oh boy. About 6 minutes, 5 to 6 minutes or so until halftime is over. No, 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 no. They could always use more help. We have injuries. Just build the defense even better. Yeah, with the 6-7. Okay. Oh, crap. I knew I shouldn't have said anything. They're doing the highlights real quick, so give me 1 second. Grab a fresh beer. We'll be back in less than a minute, I would guess. The counter went away, which means we're almost back from halftime and see what the Cowboys can do. Arizona does start with the ball to start the second half. If that defense can stand up and get a stop, that would be very important for them because right now their offense has not been looking strong. No points scored by the offense for Dallas tonight yet. Let's see, are they lined up? Do I have time to go get a beer or do I need to wait until the next break? I might have to actually wait. So they're interviewing. Yeah, I got 1 second. I'll be right back. One hot second. Yo, yo, yo. All right, I'm back. All right. Fed up or caught up from the 10 to the 20 to the 25. Tries to cut around. It's going to be around the 26-yard line. That's where they're going to start their next drive. Cardinals, like I said, starting off with the ball. Sorry, I got back a little late on that one. Yeah, you never know, man. You never know. They do not have a good defense, but hey, you know what? There's always a chance. Yeah, they don't put up as many points as the Bengals. Their defense is equally as terrible. All right, here we go. Under center, Jacoby Brissett, back in the backfield from their own 26. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw on the first play. It's going to be over the middle. Bullet. Oh, my God. It's caught. 50 to the 40, 35, 30. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line. That is Michael Wilson for 50 yards off the rip. Very first play of the second half, and the Cowboys get torched. That is now 3 receptions on 61 yards for Michael Wilson. Holy shit. Yeah, Jacob, you were 100% right. I mean, yeah, they might still get a stop. You never know. But right now, yeah, not looking great. Not looking great. This Cowboys defense is porous, to say the least. All right, Jacoby Brissett from the 24 of Dallas after a 50-yarder to start the drive. In shotgun, back lined up to his left. 1 second on the play clock. Hands the ball off to the running back. He's going to cut around the edge. Gets to the 20, 15, 10, down to the 7. Oh, my God. Dallas couldn't stop a sneeze. I don't know what that means, but I can stop a sneeze sometimes. Jesus. Holy crap. Yeah, no, Jacob, you called that 100%. Thank you, Bill. I did. I changed it. As soon as I saw Brissett was starting, I changed it from Dallas to Arizona. All right, 1st and goal from the 7, under center. Hands the ball off again. Run up the middle. There's a flag, and that's probably going to be on the Cardinals. I did not hear that. I have my volume turned very down. I have a little earpiece in a little bit to hear at least some of it, mostly to just listen to what the flags are. Illegal formation. So it's only a 5-yard penalty. It's going to be 1st and goal from the 12, and right now I don't think the Cardinals will have as much trouble with this as you'd think. They've been looking quite good. 13 minutes, 14 seconds left in the third quarter. That is the first accepted penalty for the Cardinals. 4 penalties for the Cowboys of 30 yards. Oh, yeah. Yep, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. I got you. Appreciate that, Grogu. I do forget that from time to time. All right, 1st goal from the 12 in shotgun. Empty back set for Brissett. 2 wide right, 3 wide left. Takes the snap. Steps back and a throw over the right side. Touchdown, Trey McBride. And this game is all Arizona. 23 points pending the extra point. Holy shit. Dallas defense. I mean, unless Dallas is going to do what, I don't know, the Bengals do, which is just score a shitload of points, they cannot stay in games. Oh, my God. Yep, that was not good coverage, and yep. I mean, hey, if you're calling games you're making money on, I guess you could, but it is gambling for a reason, which means that sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Extra point is up, and it is good. It is now a 17. Oh, my goodness. 17-point lead for the Cardinals. It has been all Arizona on offense. The Cowboys' only score coming from a special teams blocked punt returned for a touchdown. Not really returned, more of blocked into the end zone, and then the Cowboys fell on it, which was still an amazing play. It does not happen very often, but the fact of the matter is their defense is dog water. We'll plug it in. Sorry. Sounds good, Jacob. Understood. I have that same problem a lot. Actually, my phone, it's charging. I'm using it as a hotspot so I can do one's on the hotspot, one's on the internet here because the internet's so slow. So, I do have it kind of separated there. The only reason my phone is alive is because it's charging, but it will not charge because using a hotspot drains your battery about as fast as it will charge. So, opening another beer because this game is already getting out of hand. Why does this feel like the last game we watched? Oh, wait, last night? No, please. Yeah, oh, Scooter's got to be dead inside. I feel bad for Scooter. I mean, he's a little cocky. He's a nice dude, though. And honestly, Cowboys fans in general are that. So, this is a rough game for the Cowboys. Their offense, this was the first drive of the half, so maybe their offense can come down and actually put some points up. Because they haven't put up anything. The special teams got a touchdown, and the Cowboys offense has done about nothing. So, let's see if the Cowboys offense can come alive. They have a very good offense. They have unbelievable receivers. Javonte Williams having a crazy season. Dak Prescott's not been playing terrible, minus against the Broncos, but you know, that's going to happen. But yeah. Right? You need, one, if the 49ers can win, are the 49ers on bye next week, though? I can't remember. But regardless, if the 49ers can keep winning, and these other teams can just eat themselves alive, that'd be good for you guys. And honestly, the Cardinals are looking like a much better team with Jacoby Brissett under center than when they were with Kyler Murray. And, one of those things. Niners play the Rams. Oh, boy. So if the Niners win and the Seahawks lose, then does that mean the Niners now in first place again? I mean, it's more than possible. Honestly, with this season, I don't know who's good and who's bad anymore. I can't. I can't. It's impossible. Who's good, who's bad? Right now, if watching this game, oh my God, the Cardinals are amazing, but they're 2-5. All right, kicked off away up to this, or at the 6, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, the 25, breaks up and gets down around the 28-yard line, and that is where Dallas will start their first drive of the second half. See how this goes. So, 27-yard line, Dak Prescott will take over and see if this Dallas offense can, get something going at all, because right now has not been great. Their only points, like I said, of the night are solely on the blocked punt. So the special teams outscoring. All right, Dak hands it off to be Javonte. He's going to dive forward to about the 31-yard line. Gain of about 4. Javonte, 10 for 46 yards, so 4.6 yards a carry. He's not doing too bad, but here's the deal. They're down 17 points, so they're going to have to pass the ball. They're going to have to get Dak going. Right now, he's 8 for 16 for 75 yards, so 50% completion rating, not looking as strong as you'd like him to look. George Pickens leading with 28 yards receiving. All right, Dak takes the snap, throws it. It's caught by Shoemaker. He's going to get a first down plus more down around the 45-yard line. Gain of about 14 for Dallas as they're starting to move the ball. All right, see if they can get something going. Dak goes above 50% on completions. All right, there we go. There we go. All right, here we go. Under center, Dak takes the snap, steps back to throw. Intended for, and incomplete. He was throwing it to CeeDee Lamb. It was good defense. Couldn't really tell. It was kind of a bang-bang play. Maybe he got there a little early, maybe not, but no flag thrown. No, that was just a good play. Holy crap. In slow motion, that was a very good play. That was a good play. So 2nd down and 6 from their own 45. Dallas trying to get something going on offense. See if they can get this. There's 11:47 left here in this third quarter. Dak in shotgun, back line up to his right, steps back to throw, throws it over the middle, caught across to the 35 on the other side, still pushing down to the 33-yard line is Jake Ferguson, and that is a big 23-yard completion for the Cowboys up to the 32. They're on the other side of the field. They've done this a couple times, and it has not necessarily ended well. One ended in a fumble, and one ended in a turnover on downs. So they've had the ball in field goal range a couple of times, and they have not gotten any points. See if they can change that here. In shotgun, CeeDee Lamb in motion from left to right, hands the ball off to Javonte, who makes a man miss, and he's going to run up the middle, down to the 20, and down to the 17-yard line. 15-yard pickup for Javonte. Honestly, I'm happy with it. I would like to see a fun, good game, and that's kind of what we're getting towards. I like to see this. Get some offense going, man. I want to see a fun, good game. I really do. So, 1st and 10 from the 17. Under center, Dak, Javonte in the backfield. Hand off to Javonte. He's going to go up the middle, gain only about 2. 2nd down and 8 from the 15-yard line now. All right, 10-14 on the clock here in the third. 2nd down and 8 from the 15-yard line. Dak comes out in shotgun, back lined up to the right. Can't tell who the running back is. Takes the snap to throw. Pressure's coming. Oh, too high. Actually, a high pass, but catchable for Ferguson, but he does not make the grab. That's a drop. He could have caught that down at about the 4-yard line, and he did not. Ferguson absolutely had a chance at this ball. It was a little high, and that was a drop on his part. That was, not a great pass, but a good enough pass to catch, especially for a tight end. See what they do here. In shotgun, empty back set, 3 wide right, 2 left, takes the snap, steps back, throws it across the middle. It's going to be caught by CeeDee Lamb up to about the 5-yard line. 1st down and goal for the Cowboys, and they're moving the ball, and they have a chance to score and get this game kind of back to a point where they could come back. All right, here we go. 1st down and goal from the 5-yard line. Still watching the replay. I know they're already kind of probably back out in formation. ESPN has a tendency, so does Amazon, with this whole nonsense. Aubrey missed a field goal, missed a 68-yarder. Run up the middle, that's going to be Javonte. Gets maybe a half a yard. They were at the 5.5. Now they're dead at the 5. So Javonte not really going anywhere on that. Yeah, 68-yarder to tie the record set yesterday. And he missed it wide left. Had the distance. Did not have the accuracy. No, it was pretty wide left. Pretty wide left. All right, here we go. Javonte still in. Dak in shotgun. 2 wide left, 1 wide right. From the 6, 2nd down and goal. 8:50 on the clock here in the third. Dak, ready to take the snap. Takes it. Steps back. He's going to throw to the left. Nope. He's going to get sacked at the 14-yard line. That is the 2nd time inside the 10 that Dak has taken a sack. The last one he took was 4th down and 4 at the goal at the 4-yard line. So 4th and goal on the 4, and he took a sack there to turn over on downs. And now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 14-yard line. Dak taking a sack when, honestly, you got to throw the ball away, or I don't know, throw it to, Pickens was pretty well covered right there. But you got to do something, man. You can't just take a sack there. All right. So from actually the 14.5, in shotgun, no back in the backfield, 3 wide right, 2 left, takes the snap, low snap, Dak's going to throw it, floats it, caught, and hit immediately on 3rd and goal up to about the 8 or 9 yard line is Turpin, and that is going to probably lead to them taking the field goal. They didn't do that the last time. Jacob, glad to see that you're back. And my guess is they're going to take the points because they didn't the last time they were down, and they're paying for it a little bit now because wouldn't be as big of a hole that they're in if they had not gone for it on 4th and goal on the 4. But here we are. So Aubrey out to kick a field goal. They missed the 68-yarder. 26-yard attempt. Kick is up. It is good, as you would expect and hope, but that still makes it a 14-point game, but still a little bit more manageable than it was previously. The problem is, now you've got to rely on the Dallas defense to get a stop. So I got some videos. I'm going to try and do some videos tomorrow, and then I will be streaming Thursday Night Football, as well as a couple games on Sunday, if not all three. As I'm in Arizona, I don't have really anything to do. So I will stream every game available for me to stream at this point. So don't count on me doing 3 streams a day when I'm back in Colorado because, family and life. At the moment, being in Arizona, I don't have a life because I'm here by myself and I don't know anyone here. So Sundays, I tend to sit here and yell at the camera and talk and have fun with you guys because that's, it's good. It's good fun. But when I get back to Colorado, I still plan on streaming one to two games on a Sunday and then try to do every Thursday and Monday night football game I can, as well as sometimes doing some special ones. So maybe like one of those Friday games or something around Christmas or Christmas games. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know if I'll do Christmas games, though, because, kids, Christmas. I want to spend time with the fam. So there will be some of those, but we'll see what the schedule brings us. But absolutely this week, Thursday, Sunday, Monday, I'm in Arizona. I have nothing else to do. It is... Oh, if I didn't do this, I would probably just fall asleep immediately after getting home. So at least YouTube's keeping my my creativity alive, and the fact that I get to chat with you guys and have some social interaction is quite nice. Oh, itchy. It's just very dry out here too. It's dry in Colorado, but this is a different kind of annoying dry. I don't know what it is. Long day today, already 8 o'clock my time. I know East Coast people are dealing with it at 10 o'clock right now. These later games, it was a little easier when Arizona was on California time, but with daylight savings and Arizona not using it, I'm now on Mountain Time. Sounds good. Feel better. All right. Hopefully you feel better soon. We'll see you on Thursday. Tune in for any videos that we post up. And I appreciate all the support and get some rest. Kickoff is away. We'll be fielded at the 4, up to the 10, the 15. Cuts up to the 20, the 25, the 30, 35, and down around the 39-yard line. Pretty good return there for Greg Dortch. And that will be Arizona's ball right near the 40. Night, Jacob. Feel better soon? Yes, absolutely feel better. Hopefully very soon. Strep sucks. It sucks. It's terrible. Good night. All right, in shotgun, Brissett, man in motion, back lined up to his left. 2 wide right, 1 left. At the 39, takes the snap, hands the ball off to the running back, going up the right side. He's going to break a tackle, push down, and get to the 50. And that's a gain of 11. And that's DeMarcado on the carry and a first down for the Cardinals. And that is the issue right now that the Cowboys are having. They cannot stop anything. Under center at the 50, Brissett back in the backfield, bunch set 3 left, 1 wide right, hands the ball off, up the middle. He's going to hit a wall, but then cuts around the right edge, and that's going to be a 10-yard carry up to the 40. And that is a big run, and that is DeMarcado again. And actually, they're saying 9 yards. I thought he was down for 10, but it's going to be second down and a very short one. Yeah, Juan, it's a little ridiculous. Seeing them together in the booth is, like, what? Let's try Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless is going to, what? How many jerseys is he throwing away? Going to be a handoff to the running back. Very, very short 2 to gain, 1 to gain. That's going to be a first down up to about the 38-yard line. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left here in the third quarter. So from the 37, Cardinals driving down the field. Cowboys defense doing just about nothing at this point. Takes the snap, rolls to throw. Pressure's coming. He's going to throw it, or he's going to run it. Nope, throws it out of bounds. Throwaway pass. There was a guy in the area, so it's not going to be an intentional grounding. 2nd down and 10 as the pressure was coming. Clock stops at 5:02. Wait, Skip made a cameo? Like Perna paid, or someone paid Skip to make a cameo, or Skip just did it? I had not seen that, and now I'm curious. I did not see that. Oh, now I want to know about it. I absolutely didn't see that. Oh, God. All right, 2nd down and 10 in shotgun. Back line to the left. Brissett takes the snap, throws it. It's going to be caught by Harrison Jr. 1st down. Oh, my God, down to the 15-yard line. Huge 1st down. And in. Oh, wait, they're saying he stepped out of bounds around the 21. But that's still the 1st down to the 21. Marvin Harrison Jr., 96 yards so far. Yeah, they're looking at this again because they think he stepped out. Yeah, he stepped out around the 21-yard line. Okay, so he stepped out of bounds at the 21, but still, right now, Marvin Harrison Jr. looking much better than when he did play with Kyler. So Marvin Harrison Jr. having himself a night already. 1st and 10 from the 21 of Dallas. Under center, Brissett back in the backfield. One wide left is Harrison Jr. He's going to toss back to the running back around the right edge. He's going to get down to maybe the 20. Gain of about 1. That's DeMarcado on the carry. Well, there's a shoving match going on. They're not showing it. They're just showing a singular Cowboy walking and looking frustrated. But maybe there was a shoving match. They're talking about it. Their coaches are yelling. There's people yelling. Don't know what happened with the shoving match. They didn't show it. Way to go, ESPN, with the camera work because, you know. Yes, 20 and 68 fighting each other on the sideline. Beachum is like twice the size of Elam, and Elam's just in his face. And it's like, dude, that dude will end you. In shotgun, takes the snap. He's going to do a delayed handoff up the middle, and it's going to gain about 4. So 3rd down and 5, up to the 16. Officially in the red zone now are the Cardinals. Knocking on the door again. 3 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock as it continues to move here in the third quarter. Yeah, Skip annoys me. Skip Bayless. Dude, I don't know. Especially recently. It's gotten worse in his older age. All right, 2:45. They're ready to snap here shortly. Brissett in shotgun, back lined up to his right. 3rd and 5. Takes the snap to throw. Down, to the end zone. Looks like it got tipped. There is a flag. If it got tipped, though, would that be a flag? Let's see. No foul. All right, no foul, 4th down and 5. I think it was a tipped ball, which means it was uncatchable. Because, like, you could call something. I think it was an uncatchable tipped ball, which means it would negate. Yeah, that was tipped immediately. So, yeah, it's tipped, so there is no penalty, which means it will be 4th and 5 for the Cardinals at the 16. So, at least, I mean, an easy field goal to try for their kicker. So let's see. Chad Ryland, pretty short one here to go up by 17 again. Ryland, 34-yard attempt. Up and right down the middle. Right down Broadway. And that's going to be a 17-point lead now. So the Cowboys offense needs to get something going to get this game back under control. They got a field goal, but then their defense turns around and allows another field goal. So it goes back to a 17-point game. Give me one hot second during this commercial break. I'll be back in about 45 seconds. I'm going to go get myself a beer. Yes, sir. 5 days ago. I will say, let me save that. I'm going to cap that real quick because I did not know that. I'm going to take a picture of my screen because that's how old I am right now. I don't feel like finding, with this stupid little screen I have, it's hard to do screen caps on my secondary screen, which is where that's showing up. So give me 1 second. I'll be back in just a minute. Sorry, I didn't get back in time. Oh my goodness. My apologies on that. Kickoff. Not a great return for the Cowboys. And they are going to start out their next drive with their offense at the 27, their own 27-yard line. And the biggest issue here has been... Hold on, crack a beer. Yeah, honestly, Donald, the biggest issue is the defense. Like, if the offense isn't clicking, the defense isn't stopping almost anything. All right, you got Lamb out wide right, takes the snap in shotgun, or to throw. Dak is going to get to Lamb, but he's going to get about 9. He's trying to fight for that first down. Doesn't quite get it. Second down and 1, up to the 36-yard line. And hopefully they get some offense going. There's only 2 minutes and 10 seconds left in the third. Down 17 in shotgun. Dak back line up to his right. To one wide right, that's CeeDee Lamb. To left, he's going to hand the ball off. That's 43 on the carry, and that's going to be, is that Turpin? Or no, that's Davis. Sorry, no, I thought that was 41. What was that? No, 43. That was a carry of about 3 yards for the first down. 1:45 on the clock as it continues to tick away. In shotgun, Dak steps back to throw. Oh, he's going to roll. Pressure is coming. He's escaping pressure. Throws it deep down the field. Wide open. CeeDee Lamb across midfield. Down to the 20 and falls down around the 19-yard line. And that is a massive first down for the Cowboys. Damn. Maybe he stepped out of bounds earlier. They're saying 27. Thought he was down at the 19, but he did catch that. He's inbounds. And, yeah, he caught it, and he went out of bounds at the 27. Big first down still, though. Dak comes out under center. 1 minute and 6 seconds on the clock, waiting for the snap. Got back lined up to the right, and there's a timeout called by Arizona, their first of the second half. But Finally, a big play. Yeah, it is crazy, Hoff, how close the NFC West is. Absolutely bonkers. All right, so after the timeout, 59 seconds left in the third quarter. Dak comes out under center. Ferguson lined up behind, as well as Javonte. They're at the 28-yard line of Arizona. Takes the snap to throw. Oh, it's batted at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. Second down and 10. 56 seconds left in the third. All right, let's see what we got here. So second down and 10, 56 seconds left at the 28-yard line. Second and 10, hands the ball off. It's going to be Javonte. He's going to try and cut up the right side. He's going to get nowhere. If anything, they're going to give him forward progress to gain nothing, but he got tackled back behind the line of scrimmage. All right, here we go. In shotgun, Javonte lined up in front of Dak. Takes the snap. Javonte picks up a blocker. It's going to be a pass over to CeeDee Lamb, who's going to go down around the 21-yard line. That's going to bring up 4th and about 3. See if they go for it here. They're on the 21-yard line. They settled for a field goal last time. The first drive of the game, they attempted to go for it on 4th down and goal at the 4-yard line, and they did not get it. They got Prescott got sacked, and it ended up being a turnover on downs. My guess is we're going to see this clock wind down and make it to the fourth quarter before we see anything else happen. Yep, so fourth quarter will start with 4th down and 4 for the Cowboys trying to get back into this game. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. All right, waiting for the fourth quarter to start. I mean, the Cowboys have a chance as long as their defense can stand up and their offense can score some points. Their offense is more than capable of scoring. They have a good offense. They have not been playing that well tonight, and that happens. But their defense has been the Cowboys' defense, which is one of the worst in the league. So, waiting to see this fourth quarter start here on a commercial timeout. 4th and 3 when we get back on the 21 of Arizona. Dallas trying to keep this drive alive to make a comeback. Down 17. If they can actually get a touchdown here and then their defense can, pull a stop, then this game could get interesting. It could be very, very interesting. But until that happens, we will see. I am excited. I want to see a fun game. And right now, if they don't get it, I don't know how fun it's going to be. Right now, the Dallas Cowboys have yet to score an offensive touchdown. Their only touchdown came on a blocked punt recovered in the end zone for a touchdown. So they need to get their offense moving and scoring more than just 3. And they need to not fumble the ball, too, because they did have a fumble. I think it was Ferguson early on in this where he fumbled the ball inside the red zone, giving the ball back to Arizona. Jacoby Brissett looks bored on the sideline, to say. It's interesting. All right, so 4th down and 3 from the 21-yard line. Dallas has got to get a first down at the very least right here if they're going to have any chance of coming back in this game. So, in shotgun, empty back set, Dak comes out. They're zoomed in on his face, so let's see what we got. No, actually, Javonte comes to join him. 3 wide right, 1 wide left. Dak takes the snap, steps back to throw, throws it deep down the right side. Oh, caught and batted away. Incomplete, intended for CeeDee Lamb. A high, late pass. He was wide open, but it was a floater and ends up being incomplete. Oh, Dak, you had to throw that earlier, man. Had to throw that earlier. He took too long to throw it, and he threw it high, and it made it really hard. And that's going to be another. That is the second turnover on downs for the Cowboys. Inside, or no, this wasn't inside the red zone, but it was near enough that is a painful way. And now you got to rely on the Cowboys defense to get a stop, which so far tonight has not stopped about anything. Oh, boy. Jacoby Brissett's having a pretty good game right now. 18, 27, 236, 2 touchdowns. Marvin Harrison Jr., 7 for 96 and a touchdown. DeMarcado, 10 for 56. He's also caught some passes as well. So right now, you got to think Dallas, your defense being the issue, and what are you guys going to do? Maybe their defense can make a stand. Maybe they can do something to get a stop and allow their offense to try and get back in. There's plenty of time to get back in this game. We've seen bigger comebacks this year. But the problem is their defense. The Dallas Cowboys defense is not good. Them and the Bengals just struggle at almost every turn. Yeah, I don't think that was going to happen with the defense that the Cowboys are putting up right now. Absolutely not. I know. Dude, hey, you know what? As a football fan, crazier shit's happened. How they've been playing tonight or this season, yeah, probably not. But, dude, you never know. You never know what's going to happen. You never know in any given game in the NFL who's going to do something crazy, and either there's going to be a comeback or some wild crap that we've never seen. I did not know that. I did not. Oh, boy. Waiting on this timeout, or this turnover on downs, change of possession, waiting on through the commercials. Lots of commercials tonight. Well, you know what? You can always have that hope, Hoff, but probably not going to happen. All right, here we go. In shotgun, Jacoby Brissett, back line up to his right, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. Pressure's coming, rolls to the right. It's going to be caught. That's Trey McBride, and that's a gain of about 7 after he fights through some tacklers. That's going to bring him 2nd down and 3 at the Arizona 29-yard line. Oh, boy. By Bush. No, Bush Light. It's Bush Light. I'm kidding. It's not brought to you by anything. It's brought to you by me being a freaking lunatic and talking sports for 2 straight days. I got a bunch of videos to make tomorrow. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. How many videos do I need to make tomorrow? Too many. There's an injury. That's Bell, who was injured during the play. I don't think that's going to be my motto there, Hoff. Oh, shit. 14:24. Clock is continuing to move after the quick injury timeout. And second down and 3. Under center, Brissett back in the backfield. He's going to hand the ball off, going around the right edge, and he's going to get met at the line of scrimmage, and he gets about nothing. Maybe a half a yard if he's lucky, but that's going to bring up third down and 3. All right, so third, and this is the thing, actually, they're talking about the point margin. The fourth quarter, the Cardinals are negative 47 for the season. They like to give it up. And that is going to be a fourth down and about 11, and boom! They made a stop! What the hell is this? I told you anything's possible, and the Cardinals are ass in the fourth quarter. So if we're going to see anything happen, it's going to be now, baby. Yowza! Did not get a block on that one. It is away. It will be fielded and fair caught at the 32. There's a flag down, and we don't know what the flag is yet. It will be Cowboys ball. Let's see what's going to happen here. I don't know what the flag is, but it was recovered, fair caught, rather, at the 32-yard line. No indication. It looks like the flag was likely return team, yeah. So it's on the Cowboys. So instead of the 32, they will take over at their own 22. So, all right. So commercial break, not missing anything at the moment, waiting for this to happen. Yeah, so we'll wait and see. They're gonna start. The Cowboys start at their own 22-yard line. Around 13, just under 13 minutes left in the game. It's a possibility. We've seen crazier comebacks happen, and the Cardinals are a team that likes to, I don't know, suck really bad in the fourth quarter. They have the worst plus-minus scoring scoring in the league right now. I think they're negative. What they said, like negative 57, and they lose a lot of games in the fourth. So it's not out of hand right now. It's not out of the question. Yeah, I should make my own beer. Beardo Sports. Get it? Because instead of the beard, it's a B-E-E. Yeah. Anyway. Beardo Brew. Who do I need to sign on to get that one going? Maybe I need 1 million subs and I can get my own beer. Let's go, baby. Let's get Beardo Beer going. I am not going to brew it myself. I have enough shit going on in my life to learn how to brew. Beardo Beer coming to you when I get 1 million subscribers. I don't think that's going to happen. It'd be nice. It'd be really cool. I think we're about a decade away from that ever coming to fruition. Yeah, honestly, IPA would probably be about right. I drink this because it's light and I don't feel like I'm going to pass out. My dad's favorite beer was an IPA, and I do like a good IPA. Like a medium IPA, nothing super crazy, but a good one. Yeah, I'd be down for that. Yeah, dude, I think a medium level IPA. I think that'd be a good one to go with. A porter? That could be. Yeah, with an IPA, you cannot drink all day. You absolutely cannot. And it rhymes, and it's for a reason, because it is a heavy-ass beer. All right, Cowboys at their own 22. Dak comes out in shotgun. Backlined out to his left, takes the snap to throw. Pressure coming, steps up, throws it, and incomplete. Dirt ball at the feet of CeeDee Lamb. 12:48 left in the game. Offense, downs, punt, fumble, missed field goal, downs. Not looking good. Not a good offensive outing for the Cowboys. That is their one bright spot, is their offense. Their defense is, everyone knows, one of the worst in the league. So if their offense doesn't show, this is the kind of game you get. So, in shotgun, steps back, Prescott to throw. Run. Oh, he's going to run it himself, and he's going to dive forward up to about the 28-yard line. And that is going to bring up a third and shorter, 3rd and 4. Arizona has an injury, and that is Wilson, who was injured on the play. We could figure something out. I mean, that's not a today problem. Clearly. No, not a today problem. We'll figure that out later. While we're on commercial break, I am going to take a quick go. Oh, dude, Goat Patches IPA is a good one. That is a good one. Absolutely. I do like that one. I'll be right back. Give me, let's see, medium. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a medium. That's a medium. It's not like so heavy and thick that you're like, hey, I had 2 of those and I want to take a nap, and also I think I ate an entire meal. That's sometimes what an IPA does for you. Give me 1 sec. Be right back. Hey, all right. After the injury timeout, they're about to come back. Yeah, Mac Wilson going to the blue medical tent for. I think so, yeah. There's a lighter flavor. In shotgun, all by himself, Prescott takes the snap, throws it. It's going to be caught, a crazy grab, and that is a first down. That was Flournoy on the reception, his first of the night for 7 yards. And a first down and 10 at the 35 for the Dallas Cowboys. In shotgun, Javonte lined up, takes the snap, throws it. Dak is going to be a first down and a lot more if he can break that tackle. And down. Oh, he's still breaking tackle. Oh, the fall is out. He fumbled. Oh, and it's recovered by Javonte Williams. Whoo! Dallas almost just got completely screwed on that. But Javonte makes a heads-up play and lands on that ball. And that is going to be recovered up at the 43-yard line after a fumble by Pickens. Almost landed on by the Cardinals. Did not. Takes the snap at the 43 to throw down the field to the left side. Caught to the 30 is Pickens again, and he's going to break a tackle and get up near the 25-yard line, saying around the 24. Why did I say 35? Regardless. 24-yard line. That was another reception by Pickens. So Pickens fumbled, recovered by Javonte, gets the next reception up to the 24-yard line, and the Cowboys are... Oh, and there's another injury. Injury on the Cardinals, and that is Thompson. 11:21. The clock is stopped due to the injury. That was a 19-yard reception for George Pickens. He fumbled on the play before, but fortunately for him, it was recovered by Javonte Williams, keeping the ball for the Cowboys. Well, thank you. I try. Miller Lite Life? Yeah. Ooh, I'd love to try that. Oh my goodness. Pumpkin stout. That sounds good. I'd love to try that at some point. Gotta love a good beer chat during a game. Good beer chat. As I sit here and drink watered beer made with water and the hopes and dreams of what a beer should be. And the Midwest. It's bottled, it's canned Midwest. All right, here we go. In shotgun, Javonte lined up, hands the ball off to Williams. He's going to get up to the 20, to the 15, down to the 10, and down to the 5-yard line. 19-yard pickup for Javonte Williams, and they are in business. Javonte, 15 carries, 83 yards, still having a pretty good night, even though Dallas in general, as the offense, is not. He is still in the backfield. First and goal from the 5, fakes the handoff. It's going to be a throw, floater, and caught. Touchdown, Dallas. They finally get an offensive touchdown. First of the night. That's going to give them 16 pending the extra point, and that is Flournoy. Flournoy? You know what? I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm sorry. You couldn't hear how they said it on the TV. I would say, oh God, you say Broncos country, I want to say let's ride just because it's funny, but what? How do you pronounce Flournoy? Flournoy? Flournoy. Yeah, I would have never have gotten that one. All right. Extra point up and good. 10-point game. 10:51 left in the game. Oh, my God. If the Dallas Cowboys defense magically gets another stop, we could see an interesting game here. Oh, boy. Labatt Light Stadium. Isn't that the one that's like local only there? Like the Labatt Stadium, isn't that like the Bills like stadium brew? Man, Grogu, I'm gonna have to like get you. I gotta get like a PO box. You can start shipping me beer. Come on now, because there's some cool beers up in Buffalo that you can't get anywhere else. Oh man, yeah, I like it. I'll have to do that. I'm gonna have to set something up. I need some great beer. I need some good beer. Send me beer and jerseys. I'll take a Josh Allen jersey all day. I love Josh Allen. Broncos fan for life, but man, I love me Josh Allen. Hell yeah, dude. I love that dude. He's a great quarterback, fun guy to watch. Plus, I went to CSU and he played against us when I played against my CSU team, and CSU doesn't have exactly what I call a great football team, so that's always a fun one. But yeah. Commercial break. After the touchdown, Dak Prescott with his first of the night. First offensive touchdown for the Cowboys. Their only other touchdown coming from that punt block. And then they got the field goal. They tried for fourth down a couple times that could have ended in field goals. So this could actually be like a 4-point game if they stopped going for it on fourth down in the red zone. But they didn't. Instead of taking points, they went for it, and they did not get it. So now it's a 10-point game, and they have to rely on their defense, who has been arguably one of the worst in the league this year, to get a stop against the Cardinals. The benefit they have is the Cardinals have been choke artists all year. The Cardinals have been outscored in the fourth quarter more than any other team in the league. How's it not Bill? How's Bill not Bill? Now I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm confused. Chat's confusing me. It's fine. I'll be confused. Did someone steal Bill's phone? Is that what happened? All right, here we go. Waiting for the kickoff here. See what Jacoby Brissett can do. Kick is away. We fielded right around the 5, up to the 10, to the 15, to the 20, 25, 30, taken down around the 32, 33-yard line. Well, that's cool. So they're going to say the 34-yard line, and that is where Arizona will... Sorry, that is where the Cardinals will start their next drive, and where hopefully, for if you're a Cowboys fan, the Cowboys can make another stop because they finally got one. Their defense looked capable last drive, and you're going to see Brissett come out under center, back in the backfield from... I was right. I said 33. They said 34, and it's actually on the 33. So under center, one wide right, Marvin Harrison Jr. looks like. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff, rolls, sacked immediately. Yo! Blown up Dante Fowler. That is a 9-yard sack back to the 24-yard line. Yo! They got nothing going in the passing game there. And that was just blown up immediately. Fowler just was like, yeah, I'm not buying it. And there's a big 9-yard sack. Are we going to see the Cowboys defense come up with something here? Holy crap. So, second down and 19. Brissett in shotgun, man in motion. Backline up to his left. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw. It's going to be caught. No way. First down. Trey McBride. 19 yards on the nose. And when you think that they're going to do well... Yeah, Fowler got hurt sacking the quarterback. Oh, my God. So just when you see Dallas looking like their defense is going to do something, you turn around and then this is what happens. Oh, boy. All right, first down and 10. 43-yard line. Under center, takes the snap, hands the ball off. Met at the line of scrimmage and tackled. Maybe a loss of 1. This is going to bring up second down and a long 10 or 11. It looked like a loss to me. We'll see where they spot it down. Yeah, no, they're saying he had forward progress enough to not be. Bill, what's going on? All right, second down and 2. In shotgun, Brissett back lined up to his right. 8:36 on the clock. Takes the snap to throw. Pressure coming. Sacked again. And that is going to be another big one. And that was Stewart on the sack. Now maybe they could get a stop. Oh, dude, the new stadium is going to be sick. They showed that the other night and how far along that thing is. And that is, New Highmark is a really cool stadium. So Reddy Stewart gets the sack, a cornerback on a corner blitz, and Brissett just did not even see that one coming at all. All right, third down, 18. In shotgun, Brissett takes a step back to throw. He's going to... Oh, they blew it dead a little late. I think it's actually a false start. It is a false start. They called that way late. All right, so now it's 3rd and 23, 7:44, 10-point lead for the Cardinals. If any team can choke this game away, it's them. My goodness. Oh, yeah, that new stadium is huge and beautiful. But the biggest thing is it sucks to see the old ones go, but to be honest, it's the nature of the beast. All right, here we go. 7:49, third down and 23. Arizona at their own 30. Brissett in shotgun, back lined up to his right. takes the snap to throw, caught, and literally lost a yard. So 4th and 24 coming up. And Dallas gets a second stop. This is big. Oh, boy. All right, so there you go. Dallas does get the stop. Now they have a chance to get back in this game even more than they already were trying to. And that's just, yeah, wow. Dallas defense showing up very late in this one. What are they arguing about? Someone screwed up with the game clock. They accidentally stopped the clock even though he was tackled in bounds, and now I don't know what. Oh my goodness. Clock operator, are you drunk? Jesus. Let's go. All right, they're resetting the game clock, yada, yada, yada. My goodness. Not missing anything, just a lot of refereeing and game clock management right now. Someone accidentally stopped the clock. It did not run properly. And so now they are making sure that it does. So now the clock starts again as it was supposed to initially. And 4th and 23, Arizona out to punt. They've already blocked one. Oh, absolutely, Grogu. I'll get that set up. I need to, actually. Something I've been thinking about doing for a while. So we'll get that in the works. One block punt already. Let's see if they can do it again. Pressure coming. Oh, not blocked this time. He gets it away. It was close, though. If he fielded at the 31, he's going to get up to the 37-ish and go out of bounds. And that's going to give 7 minutes, 11 seconds. 7-11 left in this game. 10-point lead for the Cardinals. The team that has literally choked away so many games this year. And are they going to be able to do it again? They were up by 16 versus the Titans, up by 11 versus the Colts, up by 11 versus the Packers, and up by 7 tonight. And I think actually up by 10, but whatever, we'll say 7. But regardless, all the other games other than tonight, they've lost, and the Cardinals find ways to lose. In shotgun, Dak Prescott. Back line up to his left is Javonte Williams. 7 minutes, 11 seconds. Takes the snap. He's going to throw. He's going to run it himself, and he's going to get about 4, and that's going to bring up 2nd down and 6. 7 minutes on the clock as it continues to tick away. 10-minute lead, still holding, at least at the moment. And actually, that was a 5-yard rush, not a 4. So 2nd and 5 at the 42. In shotgun, Dak takes the snap to throw. On the left side, caught and out of bounds is Pickens, and that's a 1st down. No clock stoppage yet, and there is a flag, a late flag. Whoa. Pickens just taunted. Oh, Pickens just got called for a taunting. So it's a 1st down, but it backs him up 15 yards. George Pickens, unsportsmanlike conduct in between downs. So they get the 1st down and they're back at their 33 because of a stupid decision by George Pickens. You're trying to make a comeback. And I forgot to move the ball marker, or possession, but you can't do dumb shit like that. You're losing. Stop showboating. Don't be a dick. I think it's a dumb penalty, but regardless, you know they're going to call that crap, so don't do it, man. Just don't. That's just dumb. It's a dumb idea. In shotgun, Dak steps back, pressure coming. He's going to escape, and he's going to run it himself up to the 40, to the 45, and dives forward to about the 47-yard line. Big first down, 6.5 minutes left. Oh, boy. In shotgun, back lined up to the right. Takes the snap, throws it. It's going to be caught. That CeeDee Lamb makes a couple people miss, gets about 7. They got to keep hurrying, though. They got to keep hurrying up because they're now down to just over 6 minutes. 2nd down and 3. They're across midfield at the 46 of Arizona. All right, Dak comes out in shotgun. CeeDee Lamb near the slot position, takes the snap. This might be a free play. It is. It's going to be caught, though, and that's up to the 35-yard line, and that is Pickens. Maybe if he doesn't taunt, they'd be further down the field. Don't get any more dumb penalties, George. Jesus. So that's going to stop the clock to call the flag, which is offsides on the defense. So it was a free play, but that's going to give them a little bit of a stoppage to make some changes to get their guys back out on the field and slow that clock. It'll start up again here in just a second after that penalty was called. 5:50 left in the game. Fourth quarter yards, 114-0. And this is what this is what you see with this Cardinals team. In shotgun, Dak takes the snap, pressure coming. Oh, and he gets dropped back at the 42-yard line. Loss of about 7 on that sack. And that is not what you need, Dak. You do not need to take a sack right now. Get rid of the ball. Pressure came. They only rushed 4, and the protection was just not there. So they need to hurry the hell up. They're already back at the line in shotgun. Back to his left, 2 wide right, 1 left. Takes the snap. 4-man rush again. He's going to roll out, pressure coming, throws it. It's going to be caught and out of bounds. This catch out of bounds is still beyond the 5-minute mark, which means the clock will continue. Wait, that stops the clock? How's that stop? Oh, no, the clock is still going to move. Okay, yeah. Doesn't stop clock out of bounds until 5 minutes left in the fourth. So now if they go out of bounds, it'll be a little bit different. This is 3rd down and 12. They are in field goal range, so if they need to take one now and try and get that ball back, they do have all 3 timeouts for the Cowboys. In shotgun, Dak steps back, pressure coming immediately, caught by Javonte, and he's going to get the reception, but gains... Oh, no, he fumbled the ball. Oh, no, Javonte fumbles. Oh, no. Arizona has the ball. Oh, my God. Yo. Yeah, that's out. He's not down yet. That ball is out. That is 100% a fumble. Oh, my goodness. They were in field goal range, and Javonte chokes away the game, I feel like, on that one. He fumbles the ball. It does not roll out of bounds. It got real close, and that is going to give the Cardinals the possibility to get this one. The Cowboys do still have 3 timeouts, 4.5 minutes left. They're possible... The comeback is not out of the question, but that really hurts the possibility, because if they didn't get that, he is short of, obviously, the first down. They kick the field goal, and then it's a 7-point game, and then they have the possibility. But now with that fumble, pending something crazy happening, I'm not sure how this one's going to end. And the turning it over twice on downs, it would be a 4-point game right now if they had just kicked those field goals, but they didn't. So there's some coaching errors for sure, some decision errors, absolutely. And right now, they're down by 10. They have 4:34 left in the game. They have all 3 timeouts. And Dallas's defense, who has done a very, very good job tonight in the fourth quarter, at least, allowing 0 yards so far. Dallas did not do well for 3 quarters. And their defense has been very good here. Move the possession marker real quick after that fumble. Oops, wrong button. There we go. Nope, did I? Yeah, I got it. Okay. There we go. My mistake. All right, here we go. Under center, Brissett takes the snap, hands the ball off. Running back is going to get... he pushing through. The pile is pushing and somehow gets 4 yards. Maybe. Actually, he got 6 yards. So that's going to bring up 2nd down and 4, and they're going to have to burn their first time out. That pile got pushed. He was contacted almost immediately, and somehow they still got 6. All right, here we go. All right, 2nd down and 4, 4:25. Takes the snap, hands the ball off. He's going to cut around the left side. That's a first down and a whole lot more to the 45, to the 40. Goes down inbounds with the clock continuing to move at the 38. And that's going to have to burn Dallas's 2nd timeout. And they are already across midfield now, which is a big problem for the potential on this comeback because they're technically in field goal range. DeMarcado running that one on the outside. 12 for 81 right now. So DeMarcado, the guy who basically lost them the game against Tennessee with that fumble through the end zone, just got a huge run to give Arizona the chance to put this one away. Hands the ball off. DeMarcado again on the right edge, and he's going to get hit and drop down, gain of 1. And that is going to make Dallas use their final timeout with 4 minutes and 10 seconds left in this game. Still a possibility, but getting out of reach if they cannot get a stop here. So Dallas had not gotten any stops all game until the 4th quarter, and then they started getting some stops, and when they need it most, after the fumble by Javonte Williams, they're not getting the stops. And this could put this game out of reach, because right now the Cardinals are in field goal range. Yeah, right? Gannon got all pissed off at him. So the 2 turnovers for Dallas are costing them, plus the 2 going. They have 2 turnovers and 2 turnovers on downs. So 4 total where they could have gotten points and they came away with nothing because the 2 turnovers on downs were well within field goal range. I mean, they were chip shots at that point. Under center, Brissett, 2nd down and 8, 4:10 on the clock. No timeouts left for the Cowboys. Hands the ball off. Contacted in the backfield immediately, down at the 40, and a loss of about 4. And that's DeMarcado, and that was Clowney on the tackle. He has 2 tackles for loss and a sack. So he's having a pretty good game. 3rd down and 12 from the 40-yard line of Dallas. Arizona trying to put this thing away. We'll see what's going to happen. No timeouts. The clock is continuing to move. We're going to probably be under 3.5 minutes by the time the next play is run on this 3rd down and 12. Knight is out as running back right now. Brissett is he in shotgun? He's moving around a bunch. I think he's actually under center. Yeah, now he's under center. Man in motion 84. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Pressure's going to come, and he's going to try and escape, and he dives down around the 36-yard line. 4th and 8. Keeps the clock moving. Going to be well under 3 minutes by the time they kick their field goal, which would put them up by 13 and kind of almost put this thing out of reach for the Cowboys and their potential comeback. We'll see what's going to happen. And the Cowboys already have a blocked punt. Maybe a missed field goal. Or, wait a minute, the offense is still out on 4th and 8. 55-yard try, and instead of trying for 55, Brissett is going to go out in shotgun. Knight in motion from the backfield. And he's going to come back around to his right. And there's 1 second on the play clock. And they do snap it. And pressure's coming. And he's going to throw it. And it's at the feet of Marvin Harrison Jr. Turnover on downs. What the hell were they thinking with that hot garbage? Is that going to give the Dallas Cowboys a chance? 2 minutes, 31 seconds, no timeouts. They are down by 10. But that was a terrible throw and probably a terrible play call. What? Yeah, he was wide open. It was just right at his feet. Okay. I guess that was a decision. I mean, that would have ended the game, but now, I mean, there is a chance. It's a sliver of a chance, but it gives the Cowboys an absolute chance to get back in this game. Why would you? I mean, it's a 55-yarder. I feel like that's a fairly standard. Anyway, Dak takes the snap. He's going to roll. Pressure coming. And, oh, my God, Dak takes a sack down at the 27-yard line. Oh, that doesn't help their cause at all. Oh, my goodness. Maybe they knew what they were doing. Holy crap. That is the 4th sack taken by Dak Prescott. There's been 5 on Brissett, so 9 total sacks in this game. 2nd down and 19. Dak to throw it deep down the right side and overthrows everybody. 3rd down and 19, and that is our 2-minute warning. What is This game is stupid. Mainly the coaching decisions have been just, I mean, it's like bad coach against bad coach. I mean, they're both questionable on a lot of these calls that they've made, and the Cowboys' coaching decisions, absolutely questionable. The Cardinals, also, what is happening? Are they both actively trying to hand the game to each other? Because that's what it feels like. This game is, yeah, absolutely, this game is drunk, Grogu, 100%. And I think maybe it's the coaches that are drunk. Drinking some beer, I'm mildly buzzed, but these guys are just blackout wasted if these are the calls they're making. My God, I feel like I could coach better, and I know absolutely nothing compared to what these guys are supposedly knowing. Absolutely insane to me what the decision-making process for both coaches in this game. Honestly, worst decisions made by the Cowboys. But the Cardinals, they're catching up in dumb ideas here. So when we get back after the 2-minute warning, 3rd and 19, Dallas has the ball at their own 28, down by 10. No timeouts. So we'll see what that's going to bring them. Not fully confident. This is wild. Oh, waiting for the commercial break to get done and come back and see what the hell's going to happen at the end of this weird-ass game. Turnover on downs, I think 3. I could take a look real quick. But I'm pretty sure 3 of them. So you got downs there, missed field goal, blocked punt, and downs. So 3 downs, a missed field goal, and a blocked punt. And then 2 fumbles also. This game has been all kinds of stupid. Very drunk. This game is on drugs. This is on all the drugs. My goodness. All right, here we go. Dak Prescott in shotgun. Last chance. 3rd down and 19. It's not really their last chance. The next one is really their last. Takes the snap. Prescott to throw. And he's sacked again! Oh, my God! Oh, wow. All right. Well, yeah. Dallas, you guys suck. Holy crap. That was a 9-yard sack. 4th and 28. Clock is still moving. They have no timeouts. So they're back at the line to try and convert a 4th and 28. Probably the last play of this game. takes the snap, rolls out, pressure is right next to him, throws it way down the right side, and intercepted at the 40, and that is going to be your game. Dak Prescott tries to get it down there, all the coverage. The Cardinals will take over with 1:19, no timeouts for the Cowboys, and Dak ends it on a yeet down the field, picked off by Burke. And there you go. The Cowboys attempted to come back. The Cardinals attempted to hand this game to them with their poor play in the fourth quarter and questionable decision-making in the coaching, but the Cowboys just sucked up enough to lose this one in miserable fashion if you're a Cowboys fan. And I apologize if you are, because, my God, that was quite awful. Oh, my goodness. That is going to be our final. Let's go over a few stats here to end this nightmare of a game for Cowboys. So, Jacoby Brissett, 21-31, 261 yards, 2 touchdowns, took 5 sacks. DeMarcado, 14 for 79. Ben Knight, 9 for 27. Jacoby Brissett had 4 carries for 5 yards, also a touchdown, though. Marvin Harrison, 796 and a touchdown. Michael Wilson, 3 for 61. Trey McBride, 5 for 55. Elijah Higgins, 3 for 30. And Ben Knight, 2 for 20. Arizona recovered 3 fumbles, including one of their own. But the big thing is, Ferguson and Williams both lost a fumble. And so the turnovers killed them, and also going for it on 4th down twice and failing instead of kicking field goals. Dak Prescott ended with, 24 on 39, 250 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and a 5 sacks for loss of 40. Javonte, 15 for 83. No touchdowns. Dak, 4 for 34. CeeDee Lamb, 7 for 85. George Pickens, 6 for 79. Ferguson, 5 for 50. Schoonmaker, 1 for 14. Flournoy? I remembered how to say it earlier. Don't right now. He had 2 for 12, and the only offensive touchdown reception, or actually the only offensive touchdown, really. And, no turnovers. They did not get any turnovers, which kind of sucked for them because they lost that turnover battle, which helped lose them this game. The final score, 27-17. The Cowboys were outgained barely, 340 to 333. The turnovers and the going for it on 4th and not getting it, that cost them, because they honestly, time of possession not too far out of whack. 33 to 26. It's not out of the question. The biggest thing is you have 3 turnovers on the day for Dallas, plus 2 turnover on downs, and that's going to kill you, even if you have almost the same amount of yards. So there you go. 4 straight wins against Dallas. Yeah. That is crazy for the Cardinals. The Cardinals, hey, you know what? They're 3-5, but also the Dallas Cowboys 3-5, but they have a tie, so there's that. Cowboys fans, yeah, your team's ass. I'm sorry. The team, they're just in a downward spiral right now. Maybe Dallas needs to be in selling mode versus buying mode. I don't know what Jerry Jones is thinking right now, but we'll see what that's going to happen this week, or actually at the end of the night, because I believe this is the trade deadline. So, yeah, I am as well. So we will be back. I'm going to throw some videos out this week. I'm going to try and see if maybe I get this hat launched and see if we can make some deals and get something going where we can start selling that bad boy. And then on top of that, look out for videos and the stream on Thursday night. Thank you guys all for tuning in. Thank you for all the support. And I will see you guys later this week. Thanks again. In the last 6 years, crazy. Oh, boy. Yeah, out of all NFC teams, somehow the Eagles on bye had the best one. Yep. Yeah, that fits the bill. Have a good night, you guys.